Alright, welcome back to more Grand Theft Auto 3. I believe it's just about time to move on to bigger and better places. Time to get out of Portland and see what the world has in store for us. It's been fun working for the Mafia, but just like in the movies, everybody's a suspect. Eventually, turn a blind eye for too long, and it backfires on you. So let's head up here and see what Salvatore has to say. If you'll remember, in the last episode, the last mission that we did for Salvatore was we blew up the spank factory that was on the boat.
It's my favorite cleaner. I'm proud of you, my boy. You kicked the shit out of those grease balls. I just got one little job for you before we can all celebrate. There's a car around the block from Luigi's club. The inside is covered in brains. We had to help some guy make up his mind, and it proved a little messy. Take it to the crusher before the cops find it.
Okay. The first time I ever started this mission, I took the bait. Don't take the bait. It's a trap. Pay attention to your pager. Okay. This is Maria. The car's a trap. Meet me at the...
Shift it, Brett!
We got to meet her. She's on the radar. Just head down here. Through this tunnel.
Listen, Salvatore thinks that we're going behind his back, so he was offering you to the cartel in order to make a deal. I couldn't let him do that. I mean, the worst thing is, it's all my fault because I told him we were an item. Don't ask me why. I don't know. Look, you're a marked man on the Mafia turf, and I've got to get out of here, too. I've seen too much killing, too much blood. Look, this is a friend of mine, okay? She's an old friend, and it's so good. She's someone we could trust.
Come on, enough of the speeches. We better get out of here before we get more hysterical Italians wanting less friendly reunions.
Okay. So we're leaving Portland via a boat. Take a look here. I just wonder if that's the island where that package is. Well, I hate to waste time because I need to get some recording done. Well, I don't see it on that island. Maybe it's... yeah, I bet it's this one. Well, I'm not gonna... I just hate to risk dying right now. I don't want to do this all over again. There it is. It is this island. Whew, got lucky there. Alright. Okay, cool. Alright, I got it. Not that it really matters. I'm not going to go after him anymore. I've decided to use the weapon cheat anyway. The only reason I was gathering packages is so I'd have a place to easily find some ammo. But anyway, this is kind of a pivotal point in the game. As you can see, there's the bridge up there. It's still destroyed, but I believe after we make it to where we're going right here, I think they repair the bridge and it opens up, so you'll be able to come back to Portland whenever you want to. Portland is not going to be a safe place for us anymore. It's going to be... we are now a marked man of the Mafia turf, as she was saying earlier. So if you go back to Portland and you go into the St. Mark's area, you need to be extra careful, because any Mafia guy that sees you, a lot of them have shotguns, and a shotgun can, if you've got any kind of damage to your vehicle, you don't want to get shot with a shotgun. So, alright, so we're at Staunton Island now.
Asuka and I are gonna have to talk. Why don't you go cruise around?
You'll need a place to lie low. There's a warehouse at the edge of Belleville that should suit your needs. Come back here to my condo when you're ready, and you and me can have a little chat.
Okay. So now... Alright. Now we begin our Asuka missions. So we can come back here and do missions for her. Let's see. Yeah, these are pretty cool cars right here. I believe, let's see, is this a Blista? Let's check it out. Yeah, that's a Blista. Alright, awesome. We were looking for one of those. Alright, let's see. Let's just take a little time and let's see if we can go back to Portland. I believe what's supposed to happen is the first time that you get into a vehicle, the first thing that's going to come, it doesn't matter what's playing on the radio, the first thing that's going to come on is a news report saying that the bridge to Portland has been repaired and that traffic is now free to flow back and forth between the two cities. I believe that's what it says. We'll head that way just to see. We've got something to do there anyway, so let's head that way. Okay. It's going to let us go to Portland. We can store the Blista.
Learn to drive.
This minivan is... does not handle too good. But yeah, unfortunately, can't have the radio on because we got a copyright claim, and I'm just not going to do it. I'm not interested in dealing with that whole thing.
You blind or just dumb?
Alright, so if you need to come back here to Portland for anything, which there's going to be some missions where we do travel back here. The bridge is now open. So anyway, alright, so there we go. And we don't have too many vehicles left, and I kind of know which ones we need. They're all pretty rare, except for the, well, they're all rare. I guess you could call the Dodo rare, because I think there's only one place in the game where you can find one, but it's not hard to get to. The hardest thing about the Dodo, the airplane, basically, is steering it. It's real hard to steer, and if you get to going too fast in it, it has a tendency to want to start flying, and then once you're up in the air, you have no control. It's not like later versions of Grand Theft Auto where flying controls are a little easier. I've had it. I can remember one time I had the Dodo literally right here across the bridge, just right there at the edge of the bridge, and I got to going too fast and it raised up in the air and I couldn't control it and it flipped right over on its back and blew up just right here as it got to Portland. And it's a long way because the Dodo is not even in Staunton Island. It's in Shoreside Vale, which is the next city that will be opening up to us later. So that's a long way. Not to mention you have to go to the airport just to check all the hangars just to find it. And I believe if you screw up and you go right back to get another one, sometimes there's not always one there. Alright, I know Portland pretty well, and I kind of remember Staunton Island fairly well. Our new hideout is right here. I think we can store 2 vehicles here. Am I right? Let's see. Can we? Yeah, looks like we can store 2 vehicles there if we need to. There's our weapons. Let's see. Alright, where's the door to save it? There it is. We're going to that elevator there. Got an ammunition a couple blocks away. Around here is a paint spray. How to get to it. Let's see. Uh-oh. Cartel's after us. Yeah, the cartel is, they're here in Staunton Island, so be careful. Go into certain parts of the town, and if they find you, they'll open fire on you. Yeah, here's the paint spray right here. And there's 8 Ball's bomb shop. Each bomb shop in each of the 3 towns will equip a bomb onto your vehicle in a different manner. Let's see. Ooh, there's a package. Might as well grab it. As you can remember from the Lips Forelli mission that we did for Joey earlier, that bomb, basically you fit it, then you arm it, you get out, and then whoever gets in and starts the vehicle up, it blows up. So this one, I don't know how the bombs work in this one. We'll probably find out eventually. So we need to, let's go ahead and start on a mission for Asuka. Asuka, I believe, is one of the leaders of the Yakuza, which are I think they're the Japanese mafia. I don't know if that's true in real life or not, but it is in this game at least. And the Yakuzas drive these vehicles right here. This is a Stinger. It's pretty fast. It's not as fast as the Banshee, but it's fast enough, and it's a good little vehicle to use whenever you do it. Pick a mission here, grab that Yakuza Stinger right there, or there's another one over here. So let's see what we got.
We have certain issues to clear up before we continue any form of relationship, business or otherwise. Let's lay our cards on the table. I am Yakuza, and I know you worked for Salvatore Leone's family. I can give you work with our organization, but first you must prove to me that your ties with the Mafia are truly broken. Salvatore Leone will be leaving Luigi's in about 3 hours' time. Make sure he doesn't reach his club alive. Meanwhile, Maria and I will catch up on old times.
Oh, Asuka, you've got a massager.
That's not a massager.
Okay. So we got a couple hours to make it to Portland, and we've got to make sure that Salvatore Leone does not make it to his house alive. We've got to take him out. So, I'm trying to remember how I used to do this mission. I think I used to stand on his porch and wait for him to try to pull in, and then I'd shoot him with a rocket launcher. And I may do that. I just don't want to fail in the process. Triads, they still don't like us either, but they're not so much of a threat to us as the Mafia is. Okay. Well, shoot, I hate to wait. To stand around and wait, but this is just the easiest way to do this mission. Alright, you know what? Alright, let's go back to the street. An idea. I haven't spawned a tank yet, and I don't mind using one at all. Tanks are pretty cool. They're helpful on some missions. Hurry, because he's coming. Let's park the tank right here. Let's go up top. Let's go right. Wait right here for him. Eventually he'll make his way here, I believe. When I played through the game without using cheat codes the first time, I didn't use a tank until later on in the game when you're able to acquire one without actually having to use a cheat. And there is a place where you can acquire a tank later on. And once you have it, take care of it. Of course, I mean, that's if you're not using cheat codes, that is. But we can always put a new cheat code in. There we go. Pretty simple. So Salvatore Leone is officially off the radar, so to speak. Yeah, anything a tank touches, it'll blow it up. I can always get another one. Okay. I didn't expect that to happen. Maybe I should have stayed in the tank. Oh well. Alright, we gotta get back to Staunton Island now. There's the bridge. Anyway, let me emphasize, you saw what happened to me. I got into that car and the mafia guys were standing around and they saw me, and that car wasn't hardly damaged at all. It just took a couple of shotgun blasts to it to light it on fire, and then it blew up. So if you have to come back to Portland, just be careful in St. Mark's, because those mafia dudes don't mess around. Alright, King Courtney would like a word. Get to the payphone in Aspatry. Okay. So he is we're going to be doing phone missions here in Staunton Island. And he's the guy that we'll be talking to. He's the head of, I guess, probably what you'd call a Rastafarian gang. But let's see what Suka, I got 5 minutes. Let me see what we can do here.
Salvatore's death comes as pleasurable news. You're an efficient killer. I like that in a man. Ah, this is my brother, Kenji.
Asuka has a little job for you, but when you're done, drop by my casino and we can talk.
Just like Kenji, always trying to play with my toys. My police source indicates that the Mafia are watching our interests around the city in a bid to track you down. We cannot continue our operations until they are dealt with. Take out these spying fools and end this vendetta once and for all.
Okay, yeah, I think this mission's gonna take some time. Darn it. Maybe it won't take too long. Work.
I lost. My mother's my sister. I'm gonna go on vacation.
Some of the things these people say are kind of funny.
Right away.
Yep, if you got a rocket launcher, that's the way to go. This makes things so much easier. Okay. Alright, let's see. There's a way to get up there. Get out of the way. Yeah, here we go. You gotta be careful because I think some of these guys have.
There's no need to feel bad.
Okay. Alright, that wasn't too hard. Easy when you know how. Alright, I think I saw a Banshee. Yeah, let's take the Banshee. Alright, before we start on Kenji's missions, let's finish up with Asuka's missions. Slow down. Darn it. Oh well. So we get to start at the hospital in Staunton Island this time. That's good. That's enough.
You are not.
Gotta be careful around here, because I believe this is. Yeah, be careful around here. It's Colombian cartel territory, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, you know what? I'm not gonna start a mission yet. I need to save it for sure. So let's head over to the save point. Cut the video there.
Warning!
Okie doke. Appreciate everybody watching, and stay tuned for another episode of Grand Theft Auto 3. Later.